We venture back onto the all-weather for race number 5, and it's a good quality lineup too over the 1650 with Handsome 12 back on the class drop. He went up to Class 1 last time, but back to his favoured Class 3 here. True Legend was a winner 2 starts ago, carries an extra £9 on the defeat by Handsome 12 of last time, with Sylvester de Souza getting on board. So Joy's a 3-time course and distance winner. Find My Love has the tongue tie on. Leading Fortune first up on the back of 7 trials. Blinkers off, pacifiers with cowls go on. Royal Bomb, no visor for him. Satirical Glory comes to the all-weather for the first time. And a Beauty Champ, a last winner in a Class 4, Tom. It was course and distance, and he comes back up in grade.
Yes, and the speed in this race should come from True Legend. He likes to roll forward. Got out to a big lead last time out and was overhauled. Satirical Glory might be a little handier, so he looks like he's labelled one off the fence there. Winning Dragon, Trader, and then you've got Nordic Star. And horses like Leading Fortune, So We Joy, Paul. He has raced handy in the past, So We Joy, but barrier 12.
Yeah, I think he'll go back one. Yes, We Can is drawn on the inside, but he's a horse that hasn't got any gate speed, so he generally goes back as well. But yeah, True Legend led pretty easily last time, didn't he?
All right, we're going to head to a interview to start off, and that is Satirical Glory. Big odds punted last time. Lyle Hewitson rides.
Lyle, Satirical Glory is one of your rides on Sunday afternoon. Interesting runner, given that he's trying the all-weather for the first time.
Yeah, well, he's trialled up pretty good in the all-weather track, so we're quite confident that he should adapt to it and give a good performance.
That trial last time, he looked good in that. Were you pretty happy with the way he handled the surface?
Yeah, for sure. I've done a lot of work with him actually from day one when he came into Mr. Hayes' yard, and he's quite a difficult horse that he can get on his toes a bit, and he can also be a bit strong. However, he's improved as the weeks have gone on, and with the racing under his belt. 2 trials back, he trialled really well under Keith Young, and I was happy again last time, so looking forward to it. Last time out, I mean, in the early part, you did look at pains to try and get that bit of cover, and he was a bit lit up. Were you impressed with the way that he was able to see out the race? Yeah, I was. Like I said, it's not the fact that he's necessarily very strong. He can be quite mouthy at the same time. So it's just a bit of a balancing act, you know. Of course, you want to get him just to be as settled as he can, whether that's going right forward or taking a seat. It doesn't really matter. It's more about the horse in the comfort zone. He had a couple of, a few really nice 4-year-olds that will be lining up in the Classic Mile behind him last time, so that form certainly reads well for a race of this nature. Yeah, I think that was a bit of an upset result. However, he got into a good position, and the tempo of the race suited from the spot he was in, and he was able to stay on strongly to the line. So like you say, that form will be pretty decent, and he's got to live up to that now.
That is Satirical Glory and his rider Lyle Hewitson. We move on, Paul, to Handsome 12. He's been one of your favourites, and he's going to love coming back in class here.
I think that's the key, isn't it? I mean, he went up to Class 1 and then he just sort of didn't really fire on that day. Chang Ching Prince did win that race nicely, and this is it. But this is when he did beat Chang Ching Prince, so he has actually done it in the past. But he was disappointing last time. I think he's back in grade, so look, I've included him.
He's worse off at the weights with many of his rivals that he beat a couple of runs ago, and it just never went right from the start. Jumped really awkwardly, and after that, never really got involved.
Our next replay, Tom, features Beauty Champ, a last winner, but it was down in grade. Can he make it 2 for 2 over the 1650?
Well, he's got the light weight, and he did have a wide passage throughout. You can see he's just wanting to get the head onto the side there as he comes out into the clear to attack them here, but look, I'm not convinced totally still, Paul.
Got him in on a very minor line because, look, he obviously likes the surface and he did win nicely enough here. So, yeah, just a minor line for him. But, look, it's winning form.
And get an idea of that form too. Nice birdie in the multiplier, about half that field, running one of the earlier, lower grade races of the day. Next one, Paul, is True Legend back at the trials. He doesn't just win this, he wins by 5 and beats a horse called Baby Crystal, who's franked the trial form.
Yeah, he won the other day, didn't he? Look, he's got to go in, I think, True Legend. He might just have to work a little bit from barrier 10, but the horse is going really well at the moment. A good win 2 starts ago and backed it up with that second behind Handsome 12.
Yeah, I think he could win this race. He was out by clear margin. The trial did it well, of course, packing treadmills in this race as this barrier trial as well. So, look, I'm going to put him on top here. He's up 24 pounds in body weight, 1-2 back, and was only sort of knocked off late last start.
Well, that's a good report for True Legend out of the Frankie Law stable. You've been with Find My Love for a while, Paul. What about with the Surfer Switch? Do we stick solid?
I'm going to, because look, they were talking about the 4-year-old series for this horse. I like this trial. I thought he won really nicely here. Did place twice on the potty track over in the UK before he got here. Tongue tie will go on for the first time as well. Alexi Bedell, he's got barrier number 8, so he'll probably sort of try and settle just towards the back, but look, I like the trial.
Yeah, trial was good. Won it really easily. Son of Frankel, some US breeding there on the dam side as well. And look, packing treadmill form and drawn big banner form. So hopefully that should stand up here.
It's a good report for Find My Love. So we're bringing up the chocolates and finding my love.
There we are. It's not Valentine's Day, but we got him on top here, Find My Love, and he's my each way play for the meeting. Handsome 12, True Legend and Beauty Champ. We've talked about all three of those. 4, 1, 2 and 13.
Yeah, True Legend, the one for me here off the back of a good winning performance. 2 back and placing last time out a handy trial. 2 to beat number 1, Handsome 12, who never really got involved last time out, but will definitely appreciate the drop back. Yes, we can. Goes in barrier 1, Wagner Borges, and Find My Love for Alexi Bedell and Manfred Mann. 2, 1, 12 and 4.
And that is race number 5. The 5th on the program is the first leg of the 6-up.